I'm Frances Hatch, I'm a painter and I teach painting, and welcome to Trade Secrets.
When I'm painting, I don't actually use a palette. I just mix the paint straight onto the easel and then it's there in front of you. And it's a lot less time consuming. You can put it straight on the painting. And you can also use the easel to display the paintings in an exhibition and it looks great.
I use a lot of browns in my paintings, and sometimes I'd like to try a different kind of brown, and I find that getting some soil and sieving it and cooking it to get rid of any microbes and anything, and just mixing it with the acrylic. I can get most unusual colour, which I can't normally get in normal tubes of paint. I like to surprise myself with it.
Right, this is a damaged brush that's been left standing in water. To rectify this, rinse it out in water, let it drip, make the point fine, get some newspaper, wrap it round the tip, and then to firm it up, put some sellotape on, and like this, and here you've got a near to perfect tip. You have to leave it for 24 hours though.
I use a cardboard tube to keep my brushes in because they can breathe and they don't get mouldy. And I found that with a plastic one, they did.
The kind of thing that anyone can get their hands on is a plain old cardboard box. And it's a wonderful use for framing up your still life. If you want more light in, you cut the sides of the box and you can just lift the lid. Can you see the difference?
When I start an oil painting, I like to get everything lined up in a frame properly. So an artist would use one of these, which is made of wood, but you can make one yourself out of cardboard by just cutting an oblong out. And if you hold it close to your face like this, it's good for doing landscapes, because you can get a lot of detail in. And if you hold it far away from you like that, you can do a portrait. Then you've just got somebody's face in the picture and nothing else.
Everybody's got an old toothbrush. It's a great tip for texture, splattering on the paper. Load up your toothbrush like this, take it to your paper and spray it on with your finger. It's great fun.
I'm stirring around an old tea bag because it makes a very gentle yellow colour, which I use on my etchings just to kill the kind of whiteness of the paper. You can't get this in a tube. And its only disadvantage is, unless you use it in 4 days, it grows fungus. But too much there.
If you ever get your tubes gunged up like that, don't try and twist the top open because you'll probably rip the tube. Just pour some hot water, dangle the top in the water for a while, and you'll find that the top will ease off like that.
To keep your paints moist on your palette is find some cling film, like this. Put it well over your paints, seal it down, come back in 2 days or even a week, and you'll find it's absolutely fine, and that's it.
If you like working outdoors and you like using lots of paint, this is my palette. Individual yogurt pot containers, slotted into a sandwich box, gives you lots of room to mix up lots of liquid, and when you've finished, you can seal it up and catch all the dribbles in the bottom.
If you're working on an oil painting and something goes wrong, what I do is use an ordinary razor blade and actually scrape back the texture so that when you repaint it, it doesn't show through and spoil the picture, so there's no need to panic.
My paintings have quite a lot of texture in them. If you can see there, the bits that's sticking up like there and there. And sometimes they get in the way of getting on with the work. So what I do is I put this on the bit of wood there, and I use a cheese grater, which has got a rough side and a less rough side. I use that side because it hurt the canvas so much. So I'm just going to scrape some of this off. And I think you can see little bits and pieces that have come off. I find that this is a very simple, easy way to get around the problem of going backwards in the painting.
Can you see that grease mark on that bit of paper? If you want to get rid of it, sprinkle it with talcum powder, leave it overnight, and it'll be gone in the morning.
Another good idea that I do is, if you haven't got much room in your workshop, is rig up a washing line, and you can actually hang paintings up to dry, giving you much more floor space to do other paintings in the meantime.
There's nothing worse than a dirty rubber. So a really good tip is to keep it in a film container, and it'll keep clean forever.
I usually use this roller skate for larger paintings because some of them are about 15 foot long, and with a bad back it makes a hell of a difference to get from A to B.
If you haven't got any compressed charcoal, go and scrump some willow. Here's a dead willow branch. Wrap it in tin foil and put it in the oven. Leave it for the appropriate time. Remember to put your oven glove on, very hot. Ooh. Take it out of the oven, unwrap the tin foil, homemade charcoal, and it really works.
I like to wear waterproof trousers because I can sit anywhere, keep clean, and not get cold. There we go. And you can sit anywhere.